Hi, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and welcome to Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. It's January the 16th. It's heading into the wee hours. It's snowy all day. And I did a story today called The Huntsman. Started off with what seemed to be a cool enough title, and I was going with that whole spectral protection racket, and it went elsewhere. It became a time crime story. I was thinking temporal protection racket, which in itself would be interesting, but let's just start with the original idea. What if you had ghosts come into your shop going, okay, you're gonna pay us. Actually, maybe they were even legit mobsters, right? And hey, you pay us always. In return, we look after your store. And at first you think it's just garden variety protection racket, but dadgummit, over the years you pay, the price doesn't really go up, and good things always seem to happen. And when the bad things happen, one of them shows up, swoops in, maybe takes a lawyer around the corner, and the lawyer comes back bruised, and whatever grief you had went away. You know, someone messes with you, one of these guys always shows up, even after they die. Then you realize they're ghosts. And then the neighborhood gets worse and worse, and then new crew comes along and says, hey, you're paying us protection. And it's like, no, man, just let it go. That's kind of where I wanted it to go. I just wasn't feeling it today. So I wrote something else. What if instead you had a temporal protection racket? Like, hi, Mr. Gates. Just a regular dude, nothing special about you. How would you like to maybe make a devil's deal with some time travelers? What? Yeah, you're just a regular dude right now, but what if I pull some strings so that maybe your grandson ends up disgustingly rich and Microsoft is born? They pull the strings, but you owe them money, you owe them favors. You're kind of in their puppet, and your puppet, you're in their pocket, and it's like a family secret. Do whatever when this person calls, always do what they tell you to do without exception, or the family fortune will be destroyed. Tempting, but it seemed kind of weak. And as I'm writing this story of an enforcer showing up at a farmhouse in Illinois, rural Illinois, to kill some people and rescue some hostages, I was thinking, okay, the hostages are the people in the deal, and the guys who are doing the grabbing are maybe a rival firm. I took it someplace else. This is all while I'm writing the story. I do that sometimes. My mind just kind of wanders on its own. What I did was, what if you have a temporal mob, and okay, in the future they figure out time travel, and then I threw in a prompt on top of this. What are the side effects of excessive time travel? Organ failure and or madness. So it hits you like a cancer, your organs shut down. If you go through time too often, forward, back, it just messes with the body. Mankind was not meant to do time travel. And so no one really uses it when they figure it out. They send research drones. You might have somebody once in a while do temporal hacking, another prompt. But after a while, it just becomes unfashionable because it's too expensive for the returns, right? Well, these guys figure out the Huntsman gene. The Huntsman gene allows somebody to go back and forth through time, no side effects. They pick people, they send them off into the past, and they do their unholy deeds. Well, what happens in this story is, what if a temporal mob runs into another temporal mob from even their future? So these guys who are doing the Huntsman thing, they're rocking around in they start off in the 2200s. These guys are from the 2400s. And I do an interesting house breach you just don't see every day. And that's kind of where the story ends. It's not done. It might make the cut. Even if it doesn't, I have to use this fight scene. It's insane. Because you expect, okay, I'm a huntsman. I have, superior temporal genes. I'm a genetic super soldier. Okay, there are 10 bad guys and 2 hostages. Bust in Captain America style. No. Technically, anybody could be a huntsman. It's just the gene makes you something else. And you never really see anything superhuman about these guys. They just have really good tech. So that's the story, the Huntsman. And it just kind of mutated from my original idea. Sorry. Spectral protection racket does work. Maybe I'll write it someday, but it just didn't happen. Okay, I'm Marcus V. Calvert, and this is Tales Unlimited Kitchen Rants. Please like and subscribe. www.ivillain.net is the website where I have my books. I will post again overnight because I'm trying to do a 2-story Monty thing. This other one involves a dead witch's familiar. That one's a prompt. I don't know if I'll stick with it. Let's see what happens. Ta-ta.